From Vintage Makeovers with Melanie, this is painted Armoire with IOD transfers.
Sanded this down a bit, and I did it because this finish that was on here was chippy and just not what I was going for. So being that we don't want any tannins to pull through, we're going to go ahead and use Bullseye. This is shellac, and we're going to go ahead and give it a coat.
Bullseye shellac is a really good stain blocker, and it can be used as a primer.
So now that I have it all shellacked, I'm going to go ahead and let that dry. I may do another coat. We don't want any yellows pulling out of this white piece.
So we're going to go ahead and spray this with Crinoline by DIY. I am using a Finish Max sprayer. I diluted the paint to the proper amount, and we're going to go ahead and get a coat on there. The Finish Max sprayer is a really good, affordable sprayer, and best thing is you don't need a compressor for it. I'll put the link for the sprayer in the comments below. If you're interested in more details on how to use this sprayer, please let me know.
So as it turns out, I did still get some bleed through. I should have put 2 coats, but I didn't. So I'm going to go ahead and put the second coat now, wait for that to dry, and spray it again.
So now I'm adding my second coat of Crinoline. Hopefully I'm going to cover up any tannins that are there because of the Bullseye shellac.
Okay, so we have our coats of paint on. We shellacked it a couple times and we're good. No bleed through, we're ready to go. So we're going to be using Iron Orchid Designs. This is a story of foliage, and it is a nice soft black. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut this directly in half, and we're going to go up here and up here. Here we go.
I'm going to position my transfer where I want it and tape it down with some painter's tape. Iron Orchid Designs transfers are really easy to use. You can find all these things at windmillvintagedesigns.com. In the applique stick that comes in your transfer, just go ahead and start rubbing, getting that transfer to release from the transfer paper onto your piece. You can see how it turns a creamy color when it's released. Using a fine grit sanding pad, I went ahead and sanded down my piece, making it nice and smooth, and I also sand that transfer. That way it dulls it a bit, it looks a bit more vintage. I'm going to seal my piece with DIY's clear wax.
So here we are. It's all done. Turned out pretty darn cool. Thank you guys for watching. If you're interested in any of these products, you can find them at windmillvintagedesigns.com. I'll put the links in the comment below. And let me know what you'd like to do with these wonderful transfers. See you guys soon.